All right, everybody. We had a few issues here with our techniques, but finally you should be able to hear me. So, late welcome to this round 3 match between Cookiewise and Rh4kor. And yeah, both of our runners lost their first 2 matches, but this is truly ending for one of the 2 runners. And yeah, both are now into the airship in World 2. And since Cookiewise has the lead, we are also switching audio. Nice fire kill there from Cookiewise. We'll see if Rh4kor is also doing the fire kill. I'm thinking he's still stomping, yeah, and he does. All right. Yeah, 20 for 15 seconds between the 2 runners. That's not too much, and we know that nothing bad ever happens in World 3. So we'll see what's going on now. Alright, nice bro movement from Cookiewise. Cookiewise now in 3-2. A level that is very famous for no scam that ever happens here. Rh4kor now going for the P-speed and gets it. Very nice. This is a very hard P-speed strat. So nice to see. Alright, in the meanwhile I'm dealing with some big rock internet. Okay, nice movement there for Cookiewise, no runaway bro for him. Rh4kor taking a little dip into the little pool there, having a nice swim. And we see the snipe for Hokers, very nice. Okay, both players now in 3-8. A level where really you don't want to die, because if you do, it means you have to play the auto-scroller that you just skipped with the cloud. But nothing ever happens in this run for this guy, so both just make it out. Okay, Cookiewise now in 3-9. Level with the infamous H jump, and yeah, he shortens the jump to this little ice block, and that makes you hit the note block, while Rh4kor, you see, getting the H jump to 93 pipe entry. So Rh4kor getting a bit of time back there. Oh yeah, we got the PAL 8 from Rh4kor, yeah, he's known for doing that. Alright, so 15-10 A-press on the airship for Cookiewise and 15-14 A-press from Rh4kor, so 4 seconds in between the two right now. And some trivia there, you can't do H on PAL, good to know. Alright, Cookiewise now making it to Wendy. We should see a nice fire kill there. Safety storm there, but no big deal. Ooh, Rh4kor having a little dance, but he's out. Lost a few seconds there, for sure though. So basically the seconds gained from the H jump, they are gone again. Alright, we'll see which tactics our runners choose in 4-1. I believe Cookiewise does the fire strat. Very nice. Ah, not one single arrow, too bad. Okay, Rh4kor with the more old school shell strat, going for top route, for bottom route. Don't see that too often. Few turnbacks there, but he's out. Right, Rh4kor with the bro movement to the left, but really the movement that you don't want to see is seeing the star bro coming to you after 4-1. That's usually a bad sign, because that star bro is really up to no good. Just having the cloud going to the left doesn't have to be a big deal. As you see now, the cloud is coming back for Rh4kor, so he should be fine. So we won't see any bro scam here, probably. So both our runners now in 4-3. One of the levels that many players love to play and to see, because you can do a lot of P-speed in these close little tunnels. Even though we see a bonk on Rh4kor's side and damage for Cookiewise, so he has to regrab fire in 4F2, but luckily no one ever gets P-speed there anyway, so shouldn't be a big deal. Okay, both our runners in 4-4 now, and Cookiewise missing the jump on the brown block, so he has to take the old school bagler route. And Rh4kor getting a little trouble with the X. But Rh4kor's out of there. And Rh4kor deciding to fight the bros as they are coming now. Yeah, that's the star bro for him, so I believe he will fight all of them, unless he decides to just not take the P-wing. Cookiewise now doing the fireless backup in 4-6, which is always nice to see. Very clean. Rh4kor leaving no turtle alive, and he's out of there as well. Now we'll see if he is fighting the P-wing. And the P-wing decides to go away. Let's see what happens after this level. Not one single arrow there for Rh4kor. Cookiewise getting back fire, and he's fighting the boom boom end boss of this fortress now. Yeah, it's tough to say who's actually ahead now. Oh no, these bros were up to no good. So Cookiewise, he boxed the bros in a little bit, yeah, of an unfortunate spot there next to 4-5, and the bros decided to move towards him after the fortress. So he has been fighting this P-wing bro, and he also has no music box for World 5, which means he will fight at least one extra bro in World 5, where Rh4kor, he just got all the bros here, but he will be able to use his music box in World 5, and probably, unless something very weird happens, which of course never does in a race, as we all know, he will be able to just skip all the bros on the ground in World 5. And while I'm talking about this, I will switch audio again to Rh4kor. So even though on screen, yeah, it looks like they are pretty much synced, right? Even though on screen, Cookiewise is a tiny bit ahead. Cookiewise will have to fight at least one bro in World 5, which Rh4kor is most likely to skip. Oh yeah, this is actually interesting here from the chat, because we had some weird bro movements for both of our runners, so we'll see what's going on in the boss fight. I also expect some stump kills here, just like Gungeon. And we totally missed the most important thing for this airship. We missed the dad jokes. So feel free, you have 10 seconds left for a dad joke. Oh no, Rh4kor. Yeah, that probably evens out the field more or less, because losing fire for World 5 is actually quite a deal. So he will not be able to fire kill Boom Boom in the first fortress, and he will only be able to re-grab fire in 5-7 with some sorts of nasty backup strats in between and to re-grab fire. So there's actually a time loss, but we'll keep things as they are for now. Okay, both players now in 5-1. I really hate this level. No P speed. And then a lot of jank happens, but not at our runners' places today, so luckily it's not me who's playing. Some visual cue gaming there from Cookiewise. And Rh4kor doing the more safe strat here, going through the right node block. Loses only 1 second doing that. And both of our runners are out of there. No big deal for them. So now we should see Rh4kor using his music box, and this is where he will pull ahead. Both of our runners get through this level very cleanly. Cookiewise with the fire kill on Boom Boom, Rh4kor doing the stomps. And now we see what the bros are actually up to for Cookiewise. This is the movement you don't want to see, the top bro coming down for Cookiewise. So now we have a 50-50 for him, which will tell if he also fights the other bro. Rh4kor using the music box late to make sure nothing bad happens at all there. And now up to the Twisty Castle, and Cookiewise also just on his toes, right behind him. Okay, Rh4kor taking damage there. This is actually something that you really don't want to see, because those pipe entries, they are hard enough already as big. Oh my god, Rh4kor, what was that? Oh my god, did you folks see that? Oh my god, I thought he was just dying there. And Cookiewise actually pulling ahead here now. He had a cleaner, the cleaner Twisty, and yep, he's out of there. I've got a little bit of a lag there on Cookie's side here. He ends this with a 270, just say 9, while Rh4kor has a 272. Okay, 5-4, no big deal for Rh4kor here, and he's up. He's going to 5-5. I expect to see some power ups in 5-5 for him. Okay, no P-speed spread there. I won't blame him for not going for P-speed as small Mario, which is super sweaty. And he's also out. All right, we got some screen time again for Cookiewise. Apparently he's in 5-7. While we see Rh4kor fighting the Music Box Bro early, which is something you always like to see. You really don't want to get this Bro moving around all the way to the castle and back, giving you lots of extra Bro movements. And Cookiewise also gets him early there, just between the Fortress and 5-7, which is very nice. Alright, Cookiewise now in 5F2, also one of the levels where nothing bad ever happens. Okay. Okay, no Ethan the dry bones. Ooh, glitch pipe, let's go. Okay. And Cookiewise now in 5-8. A level that is much easier with P-speed than without. Okay. 2909 A press for Cookiewise. On the castle, Rh4kor with a 29-20, so just 11 seconds between our runners. While we have some more the back 14 Big Rock internet on Cookiewise's side, unfortunately, but as he is in the airship now, most likely the only thing that we are missing is the poop block. Oh, and we actually get to see it, let's go. Just as I'm telling it. No poop block there from Rh4kor. Run invalid. Sorry, Rh4kor. So now we'll see for this airship. Many people decide to enter the boss fight a little bit later, doing a little bit of a delay when entering the pipe. I don't think this is necessary for Cookiewise since he fought all the bros. See what Rh4kor is doing. Oh, actually, never mind. We just stomp, it's fine. See what Rh4kor is doing here. Okay, also just going for the stomp kill. So, okay. Okay, one coming back to the king here at 30-52 for Cookiewise and 31-04 for Rh4kor. So yeah. So just the star bro in World 6. So if you're not aware, so in this world there are two Hammer Bros. The one is a Star Bro and one is a Cloud. and they like to switch positions a lot. And if you can skip one of the bros, that means you basically save between 8 to 10 seconds. Okay, Rh4kor now in 6F1, going a very conservative way there. Cookiewise on his side, getting the star kill, very nice. See what Rh4kor does. Yeah, very conservative on the elevator, also on the star grab. I won't blame him. I'm also totally for playing this level as chicken as possible. Getting the star kill, that's the most important part. Okay. Cookiewise now on his way out of 6-4. No P-speed on either side. I won't blame them about that as well. Oh no, Cookiewise getting the Narfman special with a large hammer bro movement, but this should be at least the right one. And Rh4kor, no! Oh my god, the spinner. Cookiewise at least fought the right hammer bro after this marathon. So hopefully the other is not in his way. So yeah, Cookiewise now in 6-4, which is famous for the squirrel kick despawn strat, while Rh4kor is fighting the bro, and it's also the cloud bro, so this is the one you wanna see. Cookiewise, no issue there with the despawn. And he's out of there. Cookiewise after this level has a 1 in 3 chance that he has to fight the extra hammer bro. And oh no, and he has to do that. Okay, that's really bad luck for Cookiewise. First the marathon, now the extra bro, while Rh4kor on his side goes for the traditional despawn strat, which is a lot harder but saves like half a second. And Rh4kor is also safe from the other hammer bro, so he won't have to fight this hammer bro while he grabs the hammer suit here, which will give him a very nice and easy hammer kill in the final level of the game against Bowser, and also save him 6 seconds, but now he just sacrificed 12 to get that. But it's a very, very nice strat, especially for races, so I won't blame him about that. Rh4kor on his side having a little trouble there in the second fortress. Usually you want to fly under the platforms, but he had some issues there with his P-speed and has to take a little bit of a detour. Cookiewise, in the meanwhile, has no trouble at all getting through 6-8. And now we'll probably see P-Wing and him playing 6-9. Rh4kor, as much as he loves doing 6-9 wall jump, he won't see that today, as he has enough P-Wings for everything. And 295 card in 6-9 for Cookiewise, so Louis' belongings are safe for now until Rh4kor is entering 6-9. Oh, he actually does. Oh yeah, okay, actually Rh4kor is going for wall jump, so he will save the extra P-Wing for later and gets it second try. 6-9 wall jump, easy and free as usual. So probably Rh4kor will have that extra P-Wing for 7-9 later on. We shall find out. I think this is his race strat, even though I'm not totally sure. Alright, Cookie now in 6 airship, which marks one of the most important things in the run. And the question if Cookiewise can get into first class and have the nice meal that Cooper Airlines have prepared for him. Rh4kor on his side, going into the airship small, he will have to travel in the engine room, as I like to call it, as opposed to everyone else. So only one attempt for Cookiewise. I won't blame him. There is one top runner, you know, who actually died going for first class clip, and since I've seen that, I'm also a little bit afraid, and I only do one attempt. So yeah. Alright, Cookiewise now on his way to the boss fight, and we will most likely see him wiggle a little bit back and forth after the fight as he tries to manipulate the subpixel for 7-1 to have a better chance of getting the clip first try, and it looked like he got it. So if everything goes right, and we know that things always go right in races and in this game in general, he should be able to get this clip first try. In the meanwhile, Rh4kor also found his way to the boss, and we'll see how things look like for him. So he also, he manipulates to the left, so he goes for the classic standing clip manipulation. I think Cookiewise is going for the Louis rub strat, which you see just here, going to rub the first pipe, but yeah, now we have a little bit of a back and forth. Third try though, this is very good. I'm sure he will be pleased about third try clip. I think most of us are pretty happy with getting 7-1 with the third try. Okay, Cookiewise now in 7-2, while Rh4kor also tries to get into this wall. Also third try, very nice from our runners here. Cookiewise also pretty clean through 7-2. There is actually a big gap, but obviously people in races never ever fall into this big gap. And as you've seen with in Cookiewise's window there, this is nothing that ever happens, and he's going now to 7-3, which is a level people think is pretty easy, but then still sometimes stuff happens, except for this race, of course. While Rh4kor also makes his way out of 7-2 without any bigger deal, just taking a little dip on the lower pipe and then having to take damage, but that's not a big deal at all. Loses like half a second and he's out of there. So Cookiewise now clouding over 7-4, which is something unforgivable, obviously, but maybe you just don't want to take the 2-minute time loss that this level sometimes takes. And we are now in the least interesting part of this run for until the end, I guess, where with 7F2 and 7-6, both of our runners will just use P-wings there and finish the levels pretty quickly. Cookiewise now will also equip another P-wing for 7-6 and just fly over everything. While Rh4kor now is also in 7F1. Let's see what the pipe entry says. Oh no, 194, unforgivable. Sell Alice's Super Famicom. Alright, Cookiewise now in 7-8, deciding not to take the chicken star, so let's see how he does in this level, because this one is pretty much a harder one. And I think he had a little bit of an issue there with the star grab, so he should not get the good pattern, and yeah, now he's in this position. Oh no! Yeah. He had some trouble there with the star grab. If you're a little slow, it means that the pattern of the Petuni, or however it's called in the end of the level, is not that great for you, and you should do some turnbacks as backup, for example, while Rh4kor uses the star together with his P-Wing and he just floats through the level. Cookiewise has not given up yet. I usually play 7-7 if stuff like that happens. And he's trying again. I'm not sure, maybe he goes for the hammer suit now. Yeah, I won't blame him for that. Just make your way out of this level somehow. But for one thing, Rh4kor is ahead again, and we switch audio again to Rh4kor. Now in 7-9, playing the traditional top route there with his. I don't even know if he equipped the P-Wing or if he just used his leaf. But yeah, he used to fly up, which is also a very safe route as opposed to playing 7F2, so the next level, which is very hard, and if you die there, it also means that you have to play 7-9 again if you clouded over it. In the meanwhile, Cookie also in 7-9, and he got the clip! Oh my god, and he doesn't even know what to do. Just go down. You just saved yourself 6 seconds. Oh no! Yeah, he got the 7-7 style clip in 7-9, so you can actually go for that on purpose and try to save some time, but in this case, Cookie got confused about where he ended up. This is it's actually good because you are really saving time, but apparently he wasn't aware of what's happening. Maybe he's not used to playing this level at all. I'm not sure about his World 7 routing. And he ended up dying. See, this is exactly where he just went to. So he was actually good. He should just continue there. But in the meanwhile, Rh4kor really has a commanding lead there. And we actually wanted to switch audio. Okay, let's see what's happening in 7F2. Yeah, Cookiewise also decides to just skip it, which is a fair threat in a race. Okay, Rh4kor now finding his way to Ludwig, one of our big Koopalings, with the stomp attack making the ground shake, and we see the one grab at 45 minutes and 5 seconds. Yeah, it looks like he's got half an airship of a lead now versus Cookiewise after the trouble that we've seen in 7-8 and 7-9. In the meanwhile, Rh4kor finds his way to World 8, and as if over 2 minutes of auto-scrollers were not already enough, let's have some additional, I don't know, 3 minutes or something of auto-scrollers. As Rh4kor is in Tank 1. And Cookiewise finally approaching the boss room with Ludwig. Yeah, looks like he's more than a minute behind now. Oh no, this is bad. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, this is really bad, folks. So Cookiewise just lost 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Because he has to play this auto-scroller again. Yeah, we blame it on Cleveland Tom. Also, hello Cleveland Tom. Rh4kor getting sweaty there with the deluxe strat. Okay, getting the forward movement there from the bro, which saves you about a second as opposed to backward bro, unless you get Wranglers. Yeah, Cookiewise here in the chat, obviously a little bit disappointed with this event in the airship. Okay, finally approaching Ludwig the second time. So for those who were already around when Rh4kor ended the airship, Rh4kor had the one grab at 45.05 and oh no, not again, please. Oh my god. Okay, finally, one grab at 48.22, I guess. So 3 minutes, 17 seconds, something like that. Of a lead for Rh4kor here. So yeah, as someone mentioned in the chat, this is Rh4kor's race to lose now. So not even hands will be able to win this race by themselves for Cookie. Okay, and again we lost fire to Ludwig, so we'll see if Cookie is able to re-grab fire in. Oh my god, in these auto-scrollers, while Rh4kor finally made his ways to the hand and only hits hand 3. So for I don't know which reasons I've never heard before, because I didn't know that's even possible, Rh4kor passed hand 1 without getting grabbed, and also only plays 1 level with the Bagler 5 in chat. I don't know how that is working, but somehow he managed it. So Rh4kor now in the Air Force. The fastest of all the auto-scrollers. Okay, Cookiewise grabbed the leaf there, so he will probably use that leaf to have an easier fire grab in the next auto-scroller. Okay, Rh4kor now makes his way to 8-1, which is actually a pretty hard stage, especially after all these auto-scrollers, and especially if you're in a race or in a good pace. This level is pretty hard. It's even hard if you're not on a good pace, but it's even harder in race situations. But Rh4kor has no trouble at all, while Cookiewise grabs the fire flower again. In the Navy, very nice. Rh4kor now in 8-2. Also not a free level at all. Nice snipes there. Over the note blocks. Okay, loses his P-speed, but not a big deal, only loses a couple of seconds. I never understand why people go for this leap of faith there, but no issue there for him. Also, no sun in his way, and he's out of there. Okay, Rh4kor now in the fortress. He will enter the next room and jump on the P-switch. Ooh, a little bit of an issue there. You really don't want to clip into that. We've seen that in the last race. And you try to get to the next door before the P-switch ends. No big deal. Yeah. Very, very good to play this safe. You really just don't want to have that 2-cycle if you can avoid it. Well, Cookiewise finally makes his way to the hands, and yes, hand 1. This is what we usually expect. It's not like we would have wished it for him to happen, but this is what we expect when we enter this screen. Getting grabbed by hand 1 happens 99.9% of the time. While Rh4kor enters the last auto-scroller before Bowser's Castle. And hand 2. Well... Oh no! No! Just green did not want to have that death happen either, so it decided to freeze on us. And Rh4kor here making his way through with a laser beam strat. While Cookiewise has somehow made his way to the airships there, or however it's called, you know, the other auto-scroller thingy. Alright, Rh4kor now on his way to the final level of this run. And we all know nothing ever happens in Bowser's Castle. He has the cozy hammer suit, so not even Bowser can stop him probably with any scams. Oh my god, Cookie. This is so scary looking. But he's finding his way to Boom Boom. Okay, no big deal with the stairs, neither with the Kurua clip. Okay, will we see some P-speed action here in the throne room? Ah, we saw P-speed action, but only to a certain point. Okay, no big deal though. Let's just get out of here. Alright. Finally making his way to Bowser. Oh my god, the hammers! Oh. that was something that killed. Anyways, folks, get your GGs out for Rh4kor, the winner of this race, with a time of 54. Is it still 54? 58. Congratulations. Oh my god, Cookie, don't die. Okay, finally made his way out of the fortress. Sorry, not the fortress 8-1, I want to say. Okay, let's switch audio back to Cookiewise. While we try to get Rh4kor to the chat, to the stream, I mean. Alright, Cookiewise now heading towards the end of the Fortress, no big deal. Alright. Cookiewise now also on his way through the last auto-scroller.
Hello. Hello, can you hear me? Assemble, please. Wait. Do it. Eh? Do they have...
All right. Yeah, welcome in, Rh4kor. Thank you for joining the interview. After all.
Where did you go?
And yeah, what do you think about your race? What do you think about your run?
Dude, you're killing me. I had multiple heart attacks in World 2. Can you please respond to what I'm saying?
Yes, I heard you. The fun part is I missed most of the run until the end of World 2 because I've had some technical issues. which was also very funny doing this all by myself for the first time. But eventually I
you
managed.
had to restream? Oh, who's restreaming? The quality looks a bit meh. Let's complain. No, yeah, I had multiple heart attacks in World 2, and if you look on my splits, that was like close to my PB. The rest.
Yeah, I've heard about a death in World 2. Yeah, that's all I know.
My World 2, I last time I completely forgot how to play 2-4. I blackout completely. I don't know how that level works anymore. And yeah, rest was normal. Like I didn't do any mistakes. Like almost for my strats.
Yeah, I have to admit it looked very nice for the most part for both of you.
I know that Cookie was ahead after World 6.
Yeah,
That's all I knew. Normally I would watch on my phone a bit, but my phone was empty, so whatever.
Yeah, for the most part of the race, the two of you were actually within 10 to 15 seconds. And the lead shifted a few times back and forth. So Cookie had to... so Cookie boxed in World 4, but then the P-Wing Bro was next to 4-5 and he had to fight the P-Wing Bro anyways. And then he had to fight a lot of bros in World 5. I can't tell you if he had to fight all of them or if he just fought one of them on the ground. So there was a bit of time loss. And
yeah, I was forced to play both in World 4 too, so meh.
Yeah, and
At the
I
end,
think you lost fire, and I think you lost fire in the World 4 boss fight or the beginning of World 4, something like that, can it be?
I always lose fire. Iggy is Iggy. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then later on we saw your very special choice to play 6-9 with wall jumping instead of P-winging, and then using the P-wing later on in 7-9. Is that true?
Yeah. Like always.
because we all know.
Yeah,
we all know.
You all know, but I was actually thinking about P-winging 6-9.
Yeah, but you were right. Like second try, it's totally fine now. So
yeah,
6-9, free and easy as usual.
Yeah.
And then you only got hand 3. How did you manage to get over hand 1 without getting pulled in?
Action replay.
and only one hand despite Bagler being in the chat. Yeah. Yeah, in the meanwhile, okay, let's just as you didn't see what was happening, so Cookie was, as mentioned, he was pretty close to you, and then he entered 7-8, and he went for just using leave without a star, and he had an unclean star grab, and at the end of the level he took damage and was small next to the fire nipper, where he then died, and then he tried it again, and then he died again in 7-9, and so sorry, he died again in 7-8, and then he also died in 7-9. The funny thing is he was small in 7-9, and he got the 7-7 style clip at the top, so he was always also going top route, and he somehow clipped into it and wasn't sure where he went, and then he died there as well to the Paracooper. So he also died in 7-9, and then on top of all of that, he also died to Ludwig. So that was the run.
Nah, bruh.
And then you were 3 minutes ahead.
Dying to Ludwig is such a beginner mistake. I've been there.
Yeah, and up to that point, as mentioned, you were always within 10-15 seconds at most. Was pretty close for the most of the run, so pretty nice to watch and maybe worth rewatching as well.
I finally won a race.
I mean, it was deemed for one of you to end the losing streak, right? Because Cookie also lost
But hey, I got
first-
a 54 in a race.
And I
Let's
think
go.
you've done pretty well against Zone as well. Your race versus Zone was also pretty close for the most part, right?
Yeah, I need to de-rust. That's the problem.
It didn't look to me as if you were very rusty. It looked all fine to me.
Wild, right?
Almost.
Crazy. Last time, I don't know if you remember, last time I PB'd, I was like 4 days back into playing SMB3 and I PB'd by a minute.
Yeah.
So apparently, maybe I either don't get rusty or...
Yeah, maybe one week of runs for a sample bob are what is up now.
I wanna.
All right. Anything else you would like to share with the people in chat before we wrap up?
69 wall jump is free. Yeah.
Fair.
Thank you for watching. Thank you, Combs. GG Cookie. I will rewatch the race now. And then in 1 hour on... Do you know on what SpeedGaming? Is it also here?
It's on this channel. It's on this channel as well.
On this channel in 50 minutes is another race between Stewie Cartman and JT Nord.
Yeah, absolutely. So, best don't even close this tab so you remember. Otherwise, set a timer or something. It's going to be a pretty hot race between two runners who are on top, and I think JT had the best result in this whole tournament so far, 51-2x. So this should be a pretty good one. Yep. Yeah, thank you all, folks, for hanging around in chat. Thank you also for staying there while I was dealing here with my technical stuff. Thanks to SpeedGaming and to Narfman for all the support and setting things up and everything and so on and so forth. You all know it. Stay tuned for more SMB3 coming to you, as mentioned, just in 50 minutes. There are more races coming to you in the next 2.5 weeks, so make sure you don't miss any of those. And that's it from our end. See you all, and goodbye.
Bye.